Hey everybody, got a technology product here for you. It's a dash cam. It's something that is probably highly recommended nowadays, so you can capture those things that we need when you need it, right? So I got a cheap one here, and I just want to show you what's out there. Be right back. Hello my friends, Cheeks here. Now, dash cams are getting pretty popular here. I know in Europe they're really popular. Here they're starting to grow. You don't see too many people with a dash cam yet. So probably about a little while ago I picked up a cheap dash cam and it was under 30 bucks. Now I'm talking like $25, okay? So I wanted to show you. I haven't had time to set it up and get it going, but I thought you'd be curious and I wanted to show you guys. So here it is. This is just an everyday, really cheap dash cam. Now, I was only buying this to be curious to see if it actually would work. And I tested this out, and I'm going to show you footage with this dash cam. And I have another dash cam to show you, which is, this is not really a dash cam. It's just like those regular hand little video cameras. This is a Polaroid Cube Plus, and I have a video on YouTube if you want to check that out. I used this one here just to see what it was like. So I'm going to show you a clip of that, so you're going to get a feel of what the difference between this. Now this is a really great camera. It was originally around $150, and I still use this camera. It's like a GoPro, with another brand name is a GoPro, and a very cool camera. So I stuck this on the dash, and this one is an actual dash cam.
So before we get showing you guys the video differences between the two, I want to just do a quick unboxing, show you what this is like. Now, I was reading one tip off from this. This was just an online website selling all kinds of cool products, technology products, all little gadgets and everything, right? So I saw the price. It's pretty cheap. So I thought, you know what? It's probably not going to work. Well, let's check it out. I want to be curious, right? And I don't want you guys getting ripped off out there, because there is some cheap stuff out there. So don't get ripped off and buy something when it comes to your car and you need to record something, because you want to make sure it works good. Now, one thing that tipped me off there is, like, there was no name on this camera. It's just a brand name. And actually, there's no brand name. It doesn't say anything, so I have no clue. Even in the directions, it's very simple. And you know what? I had to try to figure this out. It was very frustrating using this camera.
So pretty much, this is the camera here. It's just a regular, and it's so light, it feels like a toy. I'm telling you, a big cracker feels heavier than this. This is how light this thing is. And this cube is much heavier than this dash cam. It said it had a really, you know, like a good LCD screen on here. It's pretty simple, but it does say it's up to 1080, and it's very simple buttons. It takes a SD card, and it didn't come included with the SD card. Now I found an old SD card lying around, micro SD. This one's a 4 gig card that I have here, and it just pops in there. On and off button, and just simple menu controls. Very plain Jane, very simple. It came with the car charger, so you know, a big long cord, which is good, you know, because you want to, like, don't want that in the way when you're driving. You want to put it somewhere. This one is the mount, and you're going to see lots like this with the mount. And I just stuck it on there and just let it go. So I'm driving away, and it was plugged in here. It has a chargeable battery in here. Now what I noticed, which was crazy and frustrating, is it only has about probably 5 minutes of battery charge. And then it just wants to go, it just dies. I've tried this many times, charging in the house before I was getting ready with it. You have to have it plugged in all the time. If it loses power, it's not going to work. Now I'm just going to turn it on here. So it'll come on, and there it is. And it had a big line on the side of the LCD. I have no idea why it's doing that. Simple menu. No, see, now as soon as you turn it off, and this is a cool thing with dash cam feature, there's the red button. It's already started to record. Has a built-in microphone, so it does make noise. You can turn that on and off in the menu, which is great. And there is supposed to be a focus button on here a little bit. I don't know really how to work that correctly. I haven't really played with it, but I just left it at 1080p. You also get your little USB cord with it as well. So I just wanted to show you. I don't know if you can see that right now on the screen on this, but that's pretty much it. So that is your cheap dash cam, and I'm telling you, I would never buy this again. It was very difficult to set up and use. I did take it out and finally got it to work, and it has a night mode and a sun mode, and I had it on sun mode. Went through the video and using the Q Plus and this dash cam, and just so you know, this thing, obviously I would expect it to be much better. It is, it's so clear, you're gonna see it. This one here, it was actually waving a bit of the video. It was a bit grainy some places, the color was off, and you could not really read license plates or details really at all. Just wanted to let you know that's the way it came out. With the differences of the video, as you see, really, if I'm gonna go through all the trouble with getting a dash cam, I recommend you get a good one. Get a good dash cam, because you want to have an easy setup and easy to like put in the car. And the other thing that I found was when sticking this on the dash, on the windshield somewhere, is when you want to leave the car, you obviously want to detach it. You don't want to leave it sitting there so someone will steal it. And that was problematic because it took a long time to push the suction cup on the windshield. And so what was I going to do? Always unscrew this? You could do that. You basically would have to unscrew this when you're on there, so you don't have to always remove that. So I thought that was kind of problematic. I don't know if I would recommend getting a suction cup. I didn't like it because where are you going to put it on the dash? I wanted something inconspicuous so you can leave it there all the time. When you turn on the car, it's going to run easy peasy. That's what you want in the dash cam. That's what I thought about this. It did kind of work, and I had it set for like 5 minutes on a loop. So every time I plugged this into the car or the car turned on, it turned on and it started to record. So that was easy. It has a timestamp. It does take a photo if you have to take a photo. But at the end of the day, if you really didn't have anything and someone gave you this for free and you had nothing, and anything is better than nothing, right? That's what I would say with this. So watch out with the dash cams you're buying. Buy a reputable one. Really do your homework on them. But it's probably spend at least around the $100, because there's a lot of cheap ones out there. And you want to have something good if you have an accident or something, or you want to catch something, because the whole idea of these is to capture events, and you want to be able to see them, and you want to be able to retrieve them, you know, in decent form. Now, just on insurance.com says 7 reasons to use a dash cam camera. Number 1, have a record of your accident. Number 2, get out of a ticket. Number 3, fight insurance fraud. Number 4, make you a better driver. That's always helpful. Review your teenager's driving skills. Okay. Have an eye on your unattended vehicle. Like, now this one has some motion sensor on it, and some of them have that. So if it's off and somebody's walking around the car or something happened, it'll turn on and start recording. That's a pretty good feature, especially if you're in a parking lot and someone bangs your car or something. And the last one on the list, top 7, number 7, capture unexpected events. You know what I mean? You'll be driving and you'll see something crazy on the side of the road, like you see an animal or something, you know, you're looking for a deer, or you see a turkey, or you're seeing some unexplained something happening on the side of the road, or capturing an event that's happening on the side of the road that happened. That's what's cool about them. And check out a good dash cam video, do your homework, but highly recommended. And we're going on a road trip, so I didn't have time to get another one, so I probably will use this, and it probably will capture something. So have a safe drive out there, live life loud, cheers, and cheeks out. Oh my God. Such a crazy dash cam. I've set it up here, see it's recording, 1080p. And I have, just to compete, just to see what the difference is, I have my Cube Plus, which is on 1080 right now as well. So we're going to do a quick little drive and we'll compare them later. and we'll see what it's like. We're recording here just to check how it's recording and the quality that we have here. Now definitely it's always important to have a dash cam so you can see what's going on in case there's an accident or you wanted to find something later that you witnessed or you saw, and then you can check on the camera. The dash cam is currently on a loop for every 5 minutes, so after 5 minutes it'll just keep recording. So I have like a 4 gig card in there right now, a little SD card, same with the Q Plus. So that's all you need, nothing too crazy for a card, and just have it loop. And right now I think we're already at what, a minute and a half, 2 minutes. So this should get a basic idea of the quality here. So they're both running at 1080p. So there you have it. That's a good little example of the dash cams we got going on here. Okay?
Tell me like a Hellcat.